Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video in which we are going to write Java program to print a right triangle star pattern. Guys, this is one of the important Java programs as it can be asked in the interview questions as well. So we are going to see the right triangle star pattern, and as you can see, this is the star pattern that we are going to implement and write a Java program for. So first of all, in the first row we have 1 star, and then in the second row we have 2 stars, and then 3, and then 4. So we are going to take the number of rows from the user as the input, and that many rows we are going to draw the star pattern for. So guys, what is the algorithm for pattern programs? So basically each pattern program has 2 or more than 2 loops. In this case we are going to use only 2 loops over here. Now the number of loop depends on the complexity of a pattern or a logic. So basically this is a very simple pattern that we are going to see, but it depends on your pattern, like what will be the complexity and what is the algorithm. The first for loop works for the row, that is the number of rows. As you can see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So guys, horizontally these are called as rows, and the second loop works for the column. So vertically these stars, that is 1, 2, 3 and then 4. So these stars, this is the first column, then we have this second column, then we have the third column, and then the fourth column. So basically both the for loops work in this way. The first for loop, that is the outer for loop, will be representing the rows, and the second for loop, that will be inner for loop, will be representing the column. So guys, let us move to the Eclipse IDE and draw this right triangle star pattern. So over here I'm going to define a variable, that is rows over here. Now this rows will be taken by the user, which will be the number of rows in which the star pattern needs to be drawn. So what we will do is we will ask the user to enter rows. So we have enter rows over here in the print statement, and then we will be using our scanner class in order to take the input from the user. So we have scanner sc, it is equal to new operator followed by scanner constructor, and inside this the parameter will be system.in. So we have system.in so that user can provide the input on the console. So over here the rows will be assigned to the input that is provided by the user, which is equal to sc followed by dot, and then we have next int. So guys, this line is responsible in order to assign the entered number, that is entered by the user, to the rows variable. Now using this rows variable we will be drawing our star pattern. So we have 2 for loops over here. The first for loop, it will go as int I, it is equal to 0 up to I less than rows over here, because in that many rows we have to draw the star pattern, and then I plus plus, and the main algorithm will be inside our outer loop. So over here inside the outer loop we will have another loop that will be called as inner loop over here. So int j, it is going from 0 up to j less than I. So guys, in the first case what will happen is, since I it is 0, j will also go from 0 up to the ith value, that is 0, and then in the next case I it is equal to 1, so j will go from 0 to 1 in this case, so 0 and 1. So 2 star characters need to be printed over here, and so on up to the number of rows that is entered by the user. So over here j it is equal to 0 up to j less than I, and then we have j plus plus. Guys, this condition needs to be less than or equal to, so that when I is equal to 0, j is equal to also 0, and it goes up to I, which is again 0. So the correct condition is less than or equal to over here. And then inside this inner for loop we will have our print statement, and this time the method will be just print, because we need to print the star characters on the same line when it is on the same row. So we have star and then followed by the space character, so that multiple star characters can be printed after separated by the space character. And then guys, after this inner loop, what we will do is on the next row, so once the first row is being printed over here by this inner loop, what we will do is we will have to go on the next line. So over here I will simply provide the print statement over here with the help of println. This will help us in order to go to the next line on our console. So guys, just by using these 6 lines of code, we are going to have our star pattern based on the number of rows that is entered by the user. Let me just save this file and try running this code now. So as you can see, it is asking for enter rows First of all, we will enter 4 as the number of rows. I'll press enter. As you can see, this is the star pattern with the number of rows as 4. So the same star pattern we had decided to draw over here, it is same as this star pattern over here. Let us say I want to run this code once again with the number of rows as 10 this time. So I'll provide 10 as the number of rows. As you can see, this is the star pattern over here. So it is having 10 number of rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So guys, it completely depends on the logic that we have provided in the two loops over here, that is the outer loop and the inner loop, and whatever conditions that we provide, based on that we can draw different patterns over here. So guys, please make sure that you practice on your own, so that on different conditions that you provide inside the for loop, you can see the different patterns on the console. So guys, that's it in this video. Please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to this channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. The next video that we are going to talk about is Java program to check leap year. So stay tuned.